Okay, well, my name is Frankie LaRose. I'm the Frankie LaRose on all platforms, and honestly, my platform really started with like a genuine need to just connect with people and just kind of end societal stigmas and really just show what it's like to be a real person and get to a certain platform. And if I can do it, like anybody can do it. So that's really what it stems from, for sure.
So we were able to get Frankie LaRose on the show, just all around dope, creative, OnlyFans model, Playboy model, going viral on TikTok every day, doing numbers. So happy to have her on the show. She's lit.
The only way things in society is going to change and take out social stigmas is if you start talking about stuff. So I don't mind being the first person to just start talking about stuff. And I think that's why I pull the numbers that I do, because I'm bridging the gap between an influencer or someone that you follow and just like being a real person and merging those together, because like we're real people too, you know?
I am one of the original creators on Playboy Centerfold. And it's an absolute honor. Cardi B, shout out to Cardi B, because Cardi B really made a path for me to even enter Playboy. So I want to give a big shout out to the Playboy family for allowing me to be an original Playboy Centerfold creator. Shout out to OnlyFans, shout out to TikTok and everything. So yeah, for real though. So I'm the Frankie LaRose on all platforms, but if you want to find my spicy content, look up Frankie_LaRose. And that's gonna get that.
Yo, Frankie LaRose, you know what we want to hear. How did you become one of these prestigious Playboy models?
Today, I just became one of the creators for Playboy Centerfold. So Playboy contacted me because I guess my live streams and all the crazy numbers that I'm pulling in, they asked me to be one of their creators on Playboy Centerfold. So today, it is official. I'm a Playboy bunny, a part of Playboy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so happy. Like, that's a life dream of mine, like literally bucket list life dream.
I've actually gotten very close to death multiple times. I had a very like traumatic life path originally, which is why I'm on, really transitioned into the life path I'm on now. But I basically, I did die during a medical procedure. Okay? And it was crazy because before I died, I went to the nurse and I told the nurse, I was like, something is not right here. I was like, something's not right. She's like, no, you're good.
Boy, if you don't get...
Like, I'm not. I was like, no, I'm not, Miss Nurse Lady. So then she laid me back down, and I just went, it was like black, it was like slow blinks, it was like black, and it was nothing. It was just black, and then the next thing I know, I was looking down at myself in my hospital room. And I was really confused. I was very confused, I'll be very honest. It was like, imagine like it's like watching a movie scene. You just see people, it was like a beehive. It was like people buzzing around the room, doctors, all that kind of stuff. I really didn't know what was happening, I'll be very honest with you. And then the next thing I know, it was like the same thing that I went into it, it was like how I got out of it. So I was looking at the room, I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like black, and I was back. And the nurse was like standing over me. She was like, don't move. She's like, I have given you 3 shots of adrenaline and I'm about to give you another one. We need to bring your heart rate back up. I have something called a vagal response, which basically is like they hit a nerve that they're not supposed to hit when they put a needle in you. And long story short, it makes you bottom out, makes your heart stop. So my heart stopped. And yeah, it was a really intense experience. It's not what like I thought that death would be, but it also like gave me the opinion that there's so much more out there, because I was literally looking down at the world. I was still here. I was looking down at the world, which also tells me that there's definitely more out there. There's people. Energy never ends. You know what I'm saying? It's ongoing. So like even if you're not here in the physical plane, you're definitely here somehow.
Yo, Frankie, you might have been one of the only people I know who has really died and came back to life. That's super dope. How did you even click back to being you and just being a creative and just being in your zone, going through all these like traumas?
So really, I got to this point in creating just through trauma, to be very honest, and just like kind of like going past that and like going through the mud and like being like, okay, I want to be someone that man, if I can make it, anybody can make it, you know?
Thanks.
I don't really wear clothing. This is quite a hard thing to Let's do
Game lit.
Yo, Frankie, so even with all this that has happened, you still seem to be an open book and still seem to have no insecurities. Like how? I mean, pressure.
I have no issue saying I do OnlyFans. I think OnlyFans provides, like, I'm an uncensored creative. It's that simple. I believe in being uncensored. I believe in all forms of artistic expression. To me, I'm a full service store. Like, I don't want you to have to look anywhere else for anything. So if you want this, I'm gonna give you this. I play like 10 instruments. You want this? I can give you this. You want dancing? I can give you this. Like, I don't want anybody to have to look anywhere else.
You can't win, and you can't get even, and you can't get out of the game. People keep saying things are gonna change, but they look just like the same. You get in way over your head, and they only got yourself to blame. You can't win, child. You can't break even, and you can't get out of the game.
It's so
Thanks for
weird.
that.
Thank you. It's so weird because I never sing in front of people. It's like one of those things that I like secretly do.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
hard.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't expect that, honestly.
amazing.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
You know what? Usually,
Yeah, seriously, let's drink to that shit.
it's so funny because literally when I sing, people are usually like, "What are you doing other things?" That's usually what are you doing other things? That's usually the response I get. Showstopper. Thank you so much.
Give us a cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, was not expecting that at all. Did that just happen? Did she just blow the house down?
How spicy can I? How spicy?
Yeah, we can be
I talk?
explicit, all that.
Okay.
All right, let's see what this card. Listen, I don't know if I'm ever getting my nails done again, bitch. Okay.
I don't get my nails done.
Everyone who votes on who is the most likely to own 10 cats.
Oh, see, that's not fair. We gotta go.
Why do you look at me? Don't look at me like that. Look at me.
Honestly,
Toxic.
Honestly, I have 3, so I'm already you have.
No, I am not. I didn't lose you.
I have 3 cats. I already won, guys.
You did.
I like dogs. My cats are trained to sit on my shoulders like parrots. It's pretty cool.
Yo, Frankie, so you're right about having the cats, but sitting on your head and shoulders, I didn't really see that happening. Which it's possible. I'm not saying it's not true. But I'm sure you got your cats trained.
I feel like if I have the same thought more than once, it's something that I gotta roll with. Like, that's my intuition telling me something.
The universe said, Frankie, get drunk now. So I'm drinking. That's what this card is telling me. Is that yikes. Right? You drink again. Okay, cool. Awesome, everybody. Yeah, love it. Bet. Cool. Bet. Cool. Okay.
Yo, Frankie, where do you get all these ideas? I mean, borderline genius.
Honestly, I think it comes from ADD. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, my brain is constantly like bouncing from here to here to here to here.
Right. Well, my name is Frankie LaRose. You can catch me as the Frankie LaRose on both Instagram and TikTok, and on Twitter if you want some spicy content, because I have no problem plugging it.
Yo, Frankie, so thank you so much for coming on the show and just getting spicy.
How spicy can I? How spicy?
Yeah, we can be
I talk?
explicit, all that.
Okay.
Leo Black